So today is the memorial of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. So when we see the Immaculate Heart of Mary, on which we can see, please see the picture, on which there are flames, sword, and white roses. Have you ever thought why there are these three? The heart is a symbol of love. The heart of Mary is immaculate because this heart has never stained by a single thought of sin. Her heart is called immaculate because Mary, ever virgin, was protected from original sin. We may ask one more question. What is inside this heart? There is nothing but Mary's maternal love. This maternal love, first and foremost, is for Jesus, then for all of us, because Jesus is her only son, the most precious in her life. And Mary would like to sacrifice everything she has for the sake of her son. She could not bear to see her son suffering. Furthermore, this heart of Mary is united with the most sacred heart of Jesus. Many people would call these two hearts twin hearts. It shows that the heart of Mary shares similarities with the heart of Jesus. All the love for God and for whole humanity. And secondly, this maternal love is for each one of us. Mary is our mother and we are her children. Because Jesus, while hanging on the cross, gave Mary to be our mother. The heart of Mary is submissive and obedient to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Just Mary is always listening to the voice of Jesus. And then we move to surrounding the heart are roses. There are many roses which represent Mary's purity, her purity in Immaculate Conception and virginity. Immaculate Conception is her first existence in her mother's womb on earth. So that is the beginning. Virginity is the continuation of Immaculate Conception, is a lifelong, everlasting glory of Mary. And throughout her whole life, she remained a virgin, a rose of purity on the altar of God. And these roses also bring fragrance and honor to her heart. And let's see what is above the heart. There are flames. There comes flames. Because the heart of Mary burns with love for Jesus and us, this fire is called fire of love. Out of love for Jesus, Mary was looking for Jesus for 3 days. In the Gospel of Luke, when Mary found Jesus in the temple, she said, "Your father and I have been looking for you with great anxiety." Because Mary does not want to be separated from Jesus, even just for a single moment. She wants to be with Jesus, just like Mary had running to look for Jesus when the boy Jesus was alone in the temple. And today, our Mother Mary is still looking for sinners, calling them to come back to Jesus. It is so great that her love is so great that we can only use the image of fire to demonstrate her eager. And also from the Song of Songs, is from the Bible, and chapter 8, verses 7, it says that deep water cannot quench love, nor floods sweep it away. So this heart is full of love, but also painful. We can see the sword. There is a sword pierced this immaculate heart. This sword symbolizes Mary's sorrows. During the presentation of Jesus in the temple, the old man Simeon said to Mary, "And you yourself a sword will pierce, so that the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed." The heart of Mary is pierced over and over again when people in power choose division rather than communion, when religious choose fame and glory rather than mortification and salvation of souls, or when we keep on postponing the time to do what is right and just. So, brothers and sisters, today we are celebrating the solemnity of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. But let not our celebration end with Mass. We may also ask ourselves this question: what would be the best way to celebrate a day in honor of the Immaculate Heart of Mary? So each one of us may have our own response, our own answer. But I would like to share with you the ways how missionary charitable sisters, how they celebrated the birthday of Mother Teresa. You want to know, right? So I remember last year, the birthday of Mother Teresa is August 26th. So in the beginning of that day, the Mission of Charity sisters, they begin a new day with Eucharistic celebration. And instead of just staying in their compound within the wall, they prepared food, they cooked the food and bring snacks and also drinks to those people who are living or who have no shelter, no home. They just to visit the poor and distribute the food prepared to those in need. And they believe that this is the best way to celebrate the birthday of Mother Teresa, and also the most desired way Mother Teresa wants. So, sisters and brothers, we may also ask ourselves, how are we going to celebrate today, the feast day of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, or how Mother Mary wants us to celebrate today her feast day? Amen.